Right, morning guys and girls. So looking at the Bitcoin chart here on the 4 hour, just want to emphasize the market structure that we are in now. So we started with a high there, and then we put in a low, and then a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So then we put in that high, which is not higher, well, which could be lower than that, but I think we're working on a slightly bigger time frame there, so that high is higher. Then I mentioned this in one of our videos before, so we started here at the lows. I don't want to take that short one, but there was a higher high, higher than that one, and then there was a higher low, well, higher than that one, but now we haven't made a higher high to make this market structure relevant. So we need to break that higher high, well, that high, and make a higher high. So the load shedding has just kicked in here, but I've got a bit of a backup so we can continue. So that's why that 47,000 is so important there. We need to break that or get to that 47,000, which we said is a big resistance. So we'll probably get 47 and then have quite a decent pullback again. Just mark that there as a more or less a target zone, which I expected us to reach when we were going up here, because it just made so much sense to make a higher high here. I was really surprised that we didn't actually go up there and then retrace again. So that's more or less my thoughts on the market structure. So obviously we can make that higher high, or otherwise we basically in this range. We can just continue here for weeks or months on end. But I also think there's only two options. We can either get to 47 and then our uptrend will continue, or we will not get to 47 and we will just the one option is just continuing this range, and the other option is we'll break down from here, not reach it, and then we'll just go much lower to the lows. I think I covered that yesterday or the day before. So that is quite a high time frame triangle there, so maybe you want to add that on your charts for your zoomed out view. And then just getting back here on this fib channel, I've showed this fib channel before. I use those two top spots as the top of the channel, and this one is the bottom, and then it got respected there, bit of a front run there. But so what I do with these is I use my magnet tool, that one, and I go zoom in, and I do that really accurate. So I put a lot of effort in getting it perfect. So you'll see how that 6.6 line was respected up there, even the 618, the 0.75, and then the 786. And then this morning earlier, even there it was respected perfectly. See those just weeks through, bit of a front run, good respect, perfect respect, and this morning again it got rejected off there. So it is also quite a high time frame pattern to look at. And then something that also created a bit of confluence is that those lows there of that previous range is also normally resistance there. So if we would come down here, then I would mark that as a support resistance flip. So it's important for us to actually break that SR flip there and confirm it, claim it to the upside. Then there's another fib channel that I've also showed you before. I don't know, last week or the week before. You can see that 6.6 level of the golden pocket has just been resistance there. You can see how it's been respected there, and even that 786 level. Also, just a good idea to keep these levels on your chart. Then I also had this channel running before. It basically came from that trend line that I had marked. I once marked it there. I was just playing around on a small time frame, and I never removed it. And then I saw how it's been respected all the way along the other bottom, or that trend line, and then I turned it into a channel touching that point, and then I saw how it's been respected down there. And this morning, so this is an old channel, I didn't actually put it in this morning. And that's also a sort of a technical analysis. So if you have a trend line running, then to put a Fibonacci channel on top of it, and then you have other lines. So just taking the middle line for instance as well, look how well it's been respected there, respected there, respected there. So other lines running parallel to that is also quite a good idea to just keep playing around with, looking for a channel. So quite a surprise when I saw this morning. Then just other lines that you would want to add in is, remember we had that weekly below us that I will still keep there, that liquidity line to the bottom, and then this daily was our line yesterday, but obviously now we can remove it because it had already wicked through it there, and now it's just there was no reaction, so we can actually just delete that now. Then just going to my actual trading chart here. So if we just zoom in here, I was watching this morning. So we just tapped that previous high. We didn't go through, so I was waiting for a swing failure pattern there, but it didn't happen. So that's obviously my short-term trading plan for the day, is I'm waiting for that. We've still got this naked daily point of control here. So you can see if we zoom in slightly, it did come down there and still respect that. So normally a naked point of control is not naked anymore when it's been touched, but I just left it there just to see if Bitcoin is coming back to respect it. So these are the only levels or tools that I use that in the mornings that I cover, that you can't get without a paid platform, and that's why I'll just leave it here so that you can pause the recording and record these levels. So these are naked, the blue ones are naked daily point of controls, the yellow is weekly naked. I changed that naked daily point of control to red because I think that's really crucial. Well, that's on the 46 up to the 47. I will see that as a zone there. Then there's a monthly and a daily naked point of control, obviously very powerful, 49,000, and then we have one at 50,000 again, well, just over. But those are just, not just those, are psychological levels, really important. Then I'm just going to go back to this level where we rejected off this morning. I think I've got this fixed range. No, that was still short. Let me go back here. Okay, so we were here, I had it on this chart. I just want to show you the fixed range pool that I was looking at. So obviously when we dropped into this zone here, you know I love these fixed range pulls. Look at that this morning. It's just perfect in confluence with that previous high and our support resistance level there. There was some nice confluence there to expect a reaction. You can even go further. I just want to prove how powerful this level where we are now is actually. So if you take it down to that big drop down there from the beginning of December, the point of control is still exactly on the same spot there. So that's quite a powerful area there. And just look at the top of that value area high. It's also sort of where this high volume node ends. So that's also quite important. 45, I think, 44, 7, 45, and that is obviously there where those highs are there. Okay, so that's enough. The video is becoming a bit long. Mark these levels on your charts, keep your eyes on the charts, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.